Birthday traditions. The tradition of birthday parties started a long time ago. People thought that there was a special danger from evil spirits on birthdays, so friends and family came together to bring good thoughts and wishes and even presents. In the past, only kings had a birthday party, but as time went by, the public began to have their own birthday parties. There are some different traditions in different countries around the world. In China, everyone celebrates their birthday on New Year's Day. And on a child's second birthday, family members put many things on the floor around the child. According to Chinese tradition, the first thing the child picks up will tell us what job the child will choose later in life. In some countries, a 21st birthday cake often has a key on top, or the cake itself is sometimes in a shape of a key. The key means that the young person is now old enough to leave and enter the family home at any time they want to. For Japanese children, the 3rd, 5th, and 7th birthdays are particularly important. There's usually a special party on these birthdays.
How they got and lost money. 1. A man was surprised when he saw an extra $100,000 in his bank account one day. He started spending the money immediately. He held expensive parties for his friends, bought expensive things that he had never been able to buy before. When the bank knew its mistake, he had already spent $85,000. A court ruled that the money wasn't his, and that he would have to repay the full amount of money to the bank. 2. As he arrived at the restaurant where he planned to give his girlfriend a wonderful surprise, Eric Culbertson checked in his pocket, and realized that he had left the $10,000 engagement ring he had just bought in a taxi. He had saved up for a year to buy that ring. The next day, Culbertson bought another ring for just $25 and asked his girlfriend to marry him. She said yes. 3. Thomas Valge, 22 years old, was amazed when he checked his email and found that he had bought some things for nearly $1 million from an internet selling company. Thomas is a farmer and he makes his living by gardening and planting trees. He said that he had never heard of the name of the company before and knew nothing about the $800,000 house, $100,000 car, and $25,000 small airplane he had just bought. The internet company said that he had to pay for these things. "I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to pay," he said. "I can't plant so many trees."
Reasons of love. When choosing a partner for life, what do people usually think of? A recent study has shown that these following factors are the most important things that one takes into consideration when choosing her partner. Firstly, beauty is an important factor. Although many people say that the partner's appearance is not important, research has shown that beauty has great effect. Secondly, money is also as important as appearance. Rich people are easier to attract the opposite sex than the poor. Both men and women say that they think much on how much money their partners have before they decide to get married. In addition, timing is important. If the partner comes in time, marriage is more possible. Do you see? If your partner comes when you are available or eager to love, he will be accepted easily.
Dating. One day in the 1920s, a young man asked if he could visit a woman at her home. When he arrived at her home, she was wearing a hat on her head. Many people today may not understand what this story means. But any American in the 1920s would understand. The hat said that the girl would like to go out with him. In the past, men liked sitting in the girl's house to talk, to meet her mother, to have something to eat and to listen to her play the piano. However, women would like to go on a date, to go out to somewhere interesting. This new style of dating began to take the place of the old system of visiting in society in the early 20th century. Nowadays, it is very popular around the world.
Cat's life. Do you have a cat? Do you understand a lot about this animal? Cats live with people in homes. They are small animals with sharp incisors and claws. Cats eat meat and never eat vegetables. Their favorite kind of food is mice. Cats hunt their food at night and sleep in the daytime. When cats hunt, the body structure and good eyesight are very useful. Cats love being embraced and stroked. When their owners pet them, cats are really pleasant and satisfied. Cats also like sleeping in the warm sunlight. When you see a cat sunbathing in the sunlight, do not wake it up. It is sleeping. If there is a catnip plant growing around your home, your cat will know it first. Cats can be seen rolling around in it. Some cat toys have catnip inside them because cats love it so much.